Hey, this is Lasse from Pihka Sound. Welcome to our Pihka studio here in Helsinki. Today we are filming and making a cover version of Joe Hisaishi's Dragon Boy from the movie Spirited Away by Hayao Miyazaki. It's been a favorite of ours for a long time, and it's been a huge influence on the Pihka Is My Name music. We're gonna be using most of our studio's arsenal to do this cover song. We're gonna be using the upright piano, the Electron Octatrack to do most of the sequencing, the Electron Analog Rhythm Mark II for drums, the Circuit Mono Station for bass, the Electron Digitone for the synth arpeggio, maybe layer it with the Modular, which is a little bit overkill to do just that with the Modular. Maybe we will do it. Then we're gonna be using the lovely Juno 106, a huge sounding vintage synth from 1984. Then we have the Korg Minilogue. Actually, I'm not sure if we're gonna be using the Minilogue, are we? Yes, we are gonna be using the Minilogue. And we're gonna be using the Korg Volca keys, which sort of is like the little brother of Minilogue. And we're gonna be using Ableton Live to record all of this on separate tracks, so it can be mixed afterwards. Okay, so let's start with the Modular. We have the sequence already in the Octatrack, which is the master sequencer in our version. Now we are receiving a signal to the Modular. We're gonna be sending it to an oscillator. Let's tune the Modular. Guitar tuner is very good for it. Like this. It should be playing a C. It is almost playing a C. In the end we need to give it some vibrato, so the tuning is not so, doesn't have to be so precise. Then we're gonna need a gate signal from here. Gate in, and it should be working like this. Yes, it's receiving a gate. Send the audio to, oh, I guess this filter would be nice. Out of it to a VCA, we need a longer cable. Now it's working, and we should be having a proper sequence here already, so let's try it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's a spring reverb. Very nice. I was gonna be using the Digitone to make up a really bright sounding arpeggio, but and just layer it with the Modular. But you know, happy accidents happened, and this sounds so lovely. We're just gonna use this. Now it just needs some delay, which we're gonna give it from the computer, from Ableton, because it just makes more sense to use Ableton's delay. It's much easier to sync. Look at that. So next up we have the lovely Juno 106 plus the Strymon Blue Sky reverb. The Juno kind of always sounds like a Juno. It's just like a very lovely sounding pad synth, but there's not like so many things you can do with it. But the one thing that it does really well. We just need to send it some MIDI from the Octatrack, because we are using the Octatrack to sequence everything. I don't know how that happened, but we have to fix it. How do we fix it? I think I tuned it to a C. So this is in tune, but this is not in tune. Okay, so this is what happened. The Octatrack is sending out the sequence to the modular and everything else too. And at some point, somebody had accidentally, probably me, or actually it's the cinematographer Jono, because he went past the octatrack and must have like moved this knob by accident, or was it an accident even? And then the octatrack was always sending out 2 notes instead of 1 to the modular. The 0 note, which is the original, and it was also sending out +6 semitones note, which the modular prefers. It always prefers the ladder note that it receives. It's configured like that. So it was sounding like this. The only thing we needed to do is to remove the extra note. Like that. And now, yay, it's in tune. Greetings to Hisaishi. We will stop butchering your song now. Okay, so next up we have the horn part. There are some really beautiful horns in the original track, and we want to make them with the Minilogue. But we need to still send MIDI from the octatrack into the... How did we do that last time? We have a Midi splitter down here. This normally, this great Midi splitter normally receives... I need to make like a Facebook profile photo of this shot for myself. Normally this receives MIDI from the computer, and now we are just setting it to receive MIDI from the octatrack. Like, these are the extreme joys of using hardware in your studio, like kilometers of cables. We're gonna do the bass with circuit mono station. I have Ableton receiving the mono station from these channels. Yeah. I already have the sequence on the octatrack. Yeah. And then we need to also sidechain it to the drums, which brings me to the drums. We're gonna get the drums out from this machine, which is my main instrument, the analog rhythm. I think you're supposed to say like analog rhythm, because this machine is from Sweden, so it's like rhythm, it's not rhythm. Greetings to Bow Beats and Cuckoo, my favorite YouTubers who always call it rhythm, because they are speaking Swedish as their mother language.
Okay.
So all this audio is from hardware, nothing is from Ableton. Now we're gonna prepare the piano a little bit. If you tape the lower strings of the piano, it kind of like sounds like an upright bass, anyway.